You're listening to Cyber 94 Podcast. If you want to break into cybersecurity with real-life experience, go to cyber94.com.
Chloe, let's transport our listeners back to a very specific and very strange afternoon in July of 2020.
Okay.
Imagine you're scrolling through your social media feed, business as usual, and then you see it, a tweet from Bill Gates.
It's a promise that sounds too good to be true because, well, it is. He's saying, I'm feeling generous. You send $1,000 in Bitcoin, I send you back $2,000.
Right.
And then it wasn't just Bill Gates. Suddenly, it was an avalanche. The official accounts of Barack Obama, Joe Biden, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Kanye West, even Apple, all tweeting a variation of the same bizarre Bitcoin scam.
It was a digital pandemic. For a few hours, it felt like the world's most powerful communication tool had been completely hijacked.
Wow.
The chaos was so intense that Twitter had to take the unprecedented, drastic step of stopping all verified accounts, the ones with the blue checkmark, from tweeting anything at all.
Unbelievable.
Imagine that. The world's leaders, news organizations, and public figures completely silenced.
And that silence was deafening. While the world was bewildered by this clumsy Bitcoin scam, the real cybersecurity nightmare was unfolding behind the scenes. The question that had security experts terrified wasn't about the money. It was how. How could so many of the most secure accounts in the world be compromised all at once?
And the answer wasn't some high-tech, state-of-the-art exploit that you see in movies, was it?
No.
And this is where the story turns from a public spectacle into a chilling, cautionary tale.
It really is. Later investigations, especially the one by the New York Department of Financial Services, laid it all out.
Okay.
The entire global incident didn't start with a line of malicious code. It started with a simple phone call.
A phone call?
A technique called vishing, or voice phishing. A group of hackers, led by a teenager, simply called up a small number of Twitter employees.
They just called them?
They called them pretending to be from Twitter's own internal IT help desk.
Oh, wow.
They were smart about it, exploiting the fact that everyone was working from home during the pandemic and, having frequent problems with their VPNs.
Right.
They directed these employees to a fake login website that looked completely legitimate, and just like that, they stole the employees' credentials.
Unbelievable.
They walked right in the front door.
So they didn't hack the system, they hacked the people.
Exactly.
And once they were inside?
They found the keys to the kingdom. They navigated Twitter's internal network until they gained access to a powerful administrative tool.
Oh, man.
Security experts called it a God mode panel. It gave them the power to bypass passwords, change email addresses, and take direct control of virtually any account they wanted.
That is the absolute nightmare scenario. I mean, the Bitcoin scam was child's play compared to what they could have done.
Yeah.
With that power, they could have tweeted that a missile was launched. They could have tanked the stock market with a fake announcement from Apple. They could have impersonated world leaders to ignite a geopolitical crisis just months before a U.S. presidential election.
Exactly. And the hackers made off with about, $118,000, which is almost nothing compared to the catastrophic damage they had the power to unleash.
Right.
The event served as a terrifying wake-up call. And the person at the center of it all, the so-called mastermind who held the world's most powerful voices in his hands?
A 17-year-old kid from Florida, Graham Ivan Clark, who was later arrested.
Wow.
It's a story that is almost too wild to be true, and it shows that no matter how advanced our technology gets, the most persistent vulnerability will always be, human trust.
It's a perfect example of a cybersecurity horror story, not because of the damage that was done, but because of the damage that could have been done.
Yes.
It forced everyone to confront just how fragile the digital world we've built truly is.
Now, here's a question we'd like you to think about. In a world where a single deceptive phone call can compromise our most critical communication platforms, what does true security actually look like?